Hey YouTube, how you doing? It's Charizard Baba. I wanted to share a little bit of what it's like to be a full-time Pokemon seller. So I actually stream full-time on TikTok. That is where I make a vast majority of my income. I also sell products on eBay. Today, I had a few items sell on eBay, and I just kind of wanted to share what I sold today and give you a little look into packaging and shipping if you're interested in pursuing this full-time as well. So, a few things already sold that I packaged, but I will show you what they are and kind of give you the price for it, and then we'll total up everything and see what we made on the day. First item that sold was an Ultra Pro binder. It's a matcha color. Looks like that binder sold for $19.99. I actually technically got the binder for free from a large collection that I purchased. So it was a nice binder, just decided to list it and it sold. The next item that sold today were two Sealed Ends Zorua promos from the Journey Together ETBs. Both of those together sold for $13.98. This other item that sold was kind of a funny one. It's not Pokemon, it's actually Digimon. My buddy came in town and we ripped some Digimon packs, 2 to be exact, and I pulled an alternate art. So it's this Impmon from Digimon, alt art. It has like a signature on the card. It's a pretty cool looking card. I listed it for $85. I accepted an offer at $60. I mainly accepted the offer just because it's Digimon. I mean, I paid like $10 for the packs, so $50 profit on that was pretty nice. This next item that sold, I pulled out of a pack and graded myself. It is an Origin Form Dialga V-Star in a PSA 9. So I had this listed for, I think, $90, and I accepted an offer for $68. Again, just kind of another thing that I graded. I opened, had a little bit more wiggle room, and I just decided to let it go. This next item came out of one of the Sword and Shield Charizard UPCs. This is a CGC 10 Sleepy Charizard, the Charizard V, which is a beautiful card. I pulled this and graded this myself. So I think I had it listed for $105 and I accepted an offer at $75 because the purchaser showed me the last 3 purchased total average came out to about $75. So I just figured, I opened it, I graded it, you know, that was the average. I decided to accept the offer and not kind of fight too much on that one. All right, so these next 4 items I haven't packaged yet. All right, so I had listed 20 Prismatic Evolution sleeves that I got out of ETBs from just opening. Out of the 20 that I listed, a purchaser bought 15 of them. Then I had 5 left over, so somebody just bought 4 of them. These 4 sold for $15.96. Next item, I have this PSA 10 Topps Raichu that I opened from a sealed booster pack of Topps TV animation. And little did I realize that this pack that I purchased was Italian. So I graded the cards before realizing the language. And this one in particular got a 10 and just sold on auction for $30.69. It's pretty good in my book. This Cynthia's Ambition in a PSA 10 from Crown Zenith. I pulled and graded myself. I think I had it listed for $105. Somebody sent me an offer for $90 and I accepted it. This is kind of another one where it's like, I graded it. I had plenty of wiggle room on it. And again, it's kind of one of those things where I'd rather just take the sale. Okay, the last order of today was this Black Label Iono's Kilowattrel art rare that I pulled and graded myself. Actually, I opened this on a previous video, and I had this listed for $599.99 based on the last sale of this slab. Somebody sent me an offer for $515. I accepted it. Again, I accepted the offer because I graded it. It wasn't that far off from what I had it listed for. Sometimes it's better to take it than being greedy and losing it. So I could have counter offered and hoped that I could negotiate for a better price. But something I've learned in business is, somebody comes in and offers you $515 and you say no, they're gonna walk away and take that $515 somewhere else. So, it's $515 that I didn't have before that I just gained. So again, personally for me, I try not to be too greedy. Although if I really think something has a certain value, maybe I'll be a little bit more strict. And also kind of depends whether I purchased the product outright or if I acquired it in a collection or if I pulled it myself and graded it. I mean, if you think about it, this card, Japanese, its raw is probably like $3. I mean, the grade cost me $26. I sold it for $515. That's a big W in my book. Right here, I'm going to put the total for today, and let's get into some packaging. All right, right here are the other items that I need to package and ship. So let's go. First on the list is these 4 sleeves from Prismatic Evolution. So I'm not going to show you my eBay screen because it's going to have personal information of my own and the purchaser. So I'm just going in and purchasing the shipping label. I still am doing this pretty old school. I think I'm going to invest in one of those label machines, but for now this works. I've been doing this for a little while, so it's a little extra work, but it's totally fine with me. All right, I'm gonna put this off camera. There is the shipping label for the customer. These are not really something that I have to put too much protection on. Just they're like little sleeves. You can fit 4 in here, no problem. Like that, and boom. First package. In the midst of this video, another card has just sold. All right, so this Hops Wooloo just sold. Again, this sold on eBay. So I had it listed for $8.95. The purchaser sent me an offer for $4, and I sent a counter offer at $6.25, somewhere in the middle, and the purchaser accepted the offer. For something as little money as this, I would negotiate more on, but something that's a little bigger, again, I think I would be a little quicker to accept an offer, so long as I have the wiggle room on it. So this one is going to be a specific kind of shipping label. Items under $20 on eBay, you can request shipping through eBay, and it's only gonna cost 69 cents. So a lot of my items as a seller, I do offer free shipping. Yes, it does cut into expense, but people are more prone to buy things that are free shipping. So this was $6.25 minus the fees, minus the 69 cents. I mean, probably looking at around $5 profit. With these envelopes, I typically put the card in a sleeve and then put tape on the back of it and stick it on the inside of the envelope. It is in a hard sleeve as well. It's not like a super expensive card, so I'm not going to do anything extravagant with it. And then I have the shipping label on the front. Here is another product ready to be shipped. Next up, we have the Raichu. And I'm going to take this little shipping label sleeve, put it there on the front. I do double bubble mailer on these, so I'm going to do a 4x6 bubble mailer for the actual slab, and then insert this into another bubble mailer for extra protection. So just like that. All right, we cut out the label and let's put it in, and that's it. Next order is the Cynthia's Ambition in a PSA 10. I don't have a sleeve on this, so I will put a sleeve for the customer. Very nice, slim fit PSA sleeve. Really nice one. You can get PSA sleeves or any kind of graded card sleeve on Amazon. The ones I use for the PSA are actually like really, really nice. They're my favorite ones I've used. They're called Onyx. Super, super worth it. I'll have a product link in the description for those sleeves. I mean, they're fantastic sleeves. So I would highly advise you use that company. Not affiliated with them, but they're definitely the best sleeves that I've used so far. And you know, if anybody like is kind of curious or like scared to do like selling by themselves, it's really not that hard. You kind of just trial and error everything. And yeah, it's a pretty fun thing to do. I mean, I started doing it on the side. Streaming is the reason why I was able to kind of go full time and quit my day job. So this is just kind of like side income for stuff that I don't sell on my live streams. So it is pretty fun. This is going off to Jason. Lastly is the Black Label. Now, Black Label, things that are a little more expensive on eBay, it does give you a recommended or shipping insurance, and it includes compensation up to the amount that I paid for $515. It's an extra $8.89. Personally, I'm gonna do that. I want the extra protection. I've had things go missing at the post office. It is not fun for the seller nor the buyer. A lot of times the seller has to compensate for that, and it's just going to come out of our pocket. $515, personally, not something I want to lose. I mean, you know, I have a family to feed, so $500, not a little bit of money. The total shipping cost is $13.38. Purchaser did buy shipping, but the extra $8.86 I'm gonna pay for. So totally worth it in my opinion. Something that I do on bigger purchases. All right, I'm gonna print that. I'm gonna grab a Beckett sleeve. So Beckett is a thicker of a slab, different shape than PSA, CGC, and TAG. So they do have special sleeves, just for anybody who doesn't know that. So here we go. This beautiful Black Label Iona's Kilowatt Roll is going to a new home. So that's pretty nice. I am gonna package it a little extra. So something like this. I will put in extra bubble wrap and just wrap it up nicely like that. Cover that up. There you go. Nice and snug. Put that in. Alrighty. Now, Iono's Kilowatt Roll, Black Label, going out to Brennan. Congratulations. Enjoy that slab, because that is my first ever black label, going from me to you. Appreciate that. Cool. So right after I finished all of this packaging, another slab just sold. This M. Rayquaza EX from Celebrations in a PSA 10 just sold for $89.99. It's pretty sick. We will add that to the total for the video. Okay, let's put this bad boy in a sleeve, put him in a bubble mailer into a bigger bubble mailer, and then I will add the shipping label. Boom, just like that. All right, so the total for today is $984.86. That's pretty good if you ask me. I just kind of didn't really do anything today, you know? Just kind of sat back, and some stuff that's just sitting around my office that I have listed just sold, which is pretty nice. Again, this is just kind of a side thing that I do, is sell stuff outright. Main portion of my income comes from the stream. So, you know, anything additional helps. Obviously, it doesn't include the fees from eBay or the cost, because it obviously costs to acquire and grade. But I mean, nearly $900 back in my pocket, that's a W for me. Now, if you guys like this kind of content, please like and comment, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. I appreciate your time. Thanks, and we'll see you on the next one.